When you walk away from a narcissist, you often wrestle with a storm of emotions, anger, confusion, and an aching desire for justice. It's tempting to want revenge, to expose them, to show the world who they really are. But here's the quiet, powerful truth: you don't need revenge. The most devastating consequence a narcissist can experience is losing access to you. Narcissists thrive on control, admiration, and emotional reactions, especially from those who truly cared for them. You were a source of constant supply. Your love, your empathy, your willingness to forgive, your desire to understand them when no one else would. These are not things they easily find again, no matter how confident or charismatic they appear on the outside. Behind the mask is a deep void, a desperate craving for validation they can never quite fill. And you, with your genuine presence, made them feel significant, even if only temporarily. When you finally leave, not just physically, but emotionally and energetically, it shakes them to the core. They will never admit it, but they feel the absence. They feel the shift in power. You're no longer emotionally available for manipulation, no longer validating their delusions or softening the consequences of their behavior. This disconnection is what they fear most, because it strips away their illusion of control. To a narcissist, losing someone who genuinely cared is not just a minor inconvenience. It's a wound to their fragile ego, one they'll attempt to hide behind deflection, blame, or a new source of attention. But what they cannot replace is the authenticity you brought to the connection. They may try to recreate it with others, but nothing compares to the empathy, trust, and depth you offered, qualities they took for granted until they were gone. There is no need for dramatic revenge when your absence is louder than any words you could speak. The silence, the detachment, the refusal to engage, these are your greatest weapons. You're no longer dancing to their tune, no longer trying to prove your worth or heal what they refuse to confront. You walked away with your integrity intact, and that freedom is your victory. Healing doesn't come from retaliating. It comes from reclaiming your peace, restoring your self-worth, and refusing to carry the weight of their dysfunction any longer. Let them sit in the space where your presence used to be. Let them wonder why the energy shifted, why the power dynamic collapsed. Let them face the reality that they pushed away the very person who once saw the good in them, even when they didn't deserve it. They lost more than they realize, and that, in the end, is punishment enough.